Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. So, I started playing a new game recently, and some of you have actually suggested to me to play this before. I haven't recorded anything for it. I'm not expecting that I will, because runs are long and I don't think it would really be that interesting, but I started playing Banners of Ruin. The game's art and music is really good, and I'm enjoying it, but here are my thoughts about it off the cuff. Just some considerations, things I like, don't like, etc., etc. First of all, I think the UI is a travesty. It was very unintuitive. Even with the bloody tutorial, a lot of the pieces of what's happening, what's available to you, are confusing, hard to find, etc. It took me a long time before I realized that I was limited in how many cards I could play in a turn by the stamina of an individual guy I had selected. I think that a lot of those elements could have been more visible. Like when you have a guy selected, it should do more than just a tiny little outline. It should also, I don't know, glow or something, be obvious that you have that. I think it should take over the UI elements to show you, like, prioritize showing you what that unit has available. So the fact that it's just a tiny little number underneath its art is ridiculous, very difficult to see. And I think it gets very confusing very quickly to understand what's going on. I think that there was a much better way they could have done the combat preview in that. I think going a more monster train route would have been good. I also think the game definitely suffers from lack of features. I mean, when you don't even have a run summary, it's kind of tough to be like, okay, how a run summary? What do you mean? Like, that's a basic functionality. I don't necessarily expect it to be as sophisticated as Monster Train, where you can generate challenge links and things. Though, seriously, I feel like a game coming out in the year, well, I think it actually came out last year, but a game like that in that genre really needs to have some of those things. If you're going to come out after Monster Train, you need to actually do the things that Monster Train did really well, right? Monster Train's not a perfect game by any stretch, but it improved on the formula in such a massive way with so many quality of life things. I think you can get rid of the multiplayer bullcrap. Like, it's not good, right? Hell's Rush or whatever, it's not a good system. I don't think that matters. What you do is you do the leaderboards, the daily challenges, those are very popular. Being able to generate seeds, send them to their friends, stuff like that, really good. You need that functionality. So, okay, Banners of Ruins missing literally all of that. Unfortunate. The other thing I think this game really struggles from is it's just slow. Combats take way too long, and the big reason is there's no scaling. All scaling is temporary. There is no permanent anything you gain. So it's not like Monster Train where I incant it on the Siren of the Sea and I get +2/+2. It's more like you incant, you get a bonus damage, and then the first time you hit something, all that damage goes away. It's just so slow. I'm spending multiple turns building up, draw through my deck, take a bunch of damage, have a ton of defense, and then eventually I get like 180 damage hit off after all that prep work, and I'm just like, ugh, come on. So I really do think that's not great. Obviously, things there are mechanics like bleed and poison and the defense, like your defense carries over between turns, so that's kind of scaling, but it's scaling in a slow way. There's no fast scaling, there's no offensive scaling that does anything meaningful. The poison scales one per turn. Oh boy, enemies have hundreds of HP and you can generate like 20 poison, no problem, maybe at best. And if you have like the perfect lineup with a whole bunch of guys, you can maybe generate like three times that, 60 in a turn. It's just slow. And you have to get through like 600 HP like five different times depending on what combat you're in. By the end, you're going through thousands of hit points. So it's just painfully slow in that respect. I also think it follows too closely to the Slay the Spire formula in the sense that I just don't feel like it adds anything interesting combat wise. I mean, the grid is kind of okay, but it's not interacted with enough, I don't think. I think you could do a lot more with it. And yeah, I think the mechanics, the archetypes are weak, hard to play out. There's not a great balance of cards versus card drafts. There's not enough deck manipulation in meaningful ways. The events are unclear what they do. There's just a lot of little things. I'm having fun, but I don't think it's a game that has like push in any way. I don't think it's going to be defining anything like that. Sadly, the art is gorgeous, so don't I wish that a game with gorgeous art kind of took over. Monster Train looks fine, but it's an improvement over Slay the Spire at least, but I think it could still be better. I don't know. Is it too much to ask? I don't know. Anyway, what did you all think of Banners of Ruin if you've played it? I spent my entire intro talking about that, and I wanted to kind of just vocalize my thoughts. So, I'm interested in what you all think, and yeah, so, cool. Anyway, our previous run, which brought us up to 186 wins on this particular series, was a Fade run. It was actually quite bad, frankly. I think that we did not have a lot of the mechanics and benefits and cards that we wanted. We were really pulling together some jank. I was leaking a lot, taking a lot of hits, missing a lot of trials, missing a lot of collectors, lacking just all sorts of good stuff that I needed. We skated by pretty close on both Seraph and Divinity. It's one of those things where once you kind of stabilize enough on the floor, it goes from you're doing 100 damage to you've killed the boss. You only really need a few turns once you've gotten that offensive, but we were having a hard time getting those turns. So anyway, we had Rail Beaters infused with Paraffin Enforcers. We didn't see a multi-strike until Ring 8. I had ideas if I had missed that multi-strike, but I'm glad I didn't, because woof, what a tough run. One of the harder Fade runs in recent history, for sure. So, not what I'm looking forward to. Beginning of my recording session, I'm hoping is a little easier than that, but at least it wasn't a loss, right? And now we're going on to probably my least favorite champion, Echo Right. Hooray! Woof. Okay, well, oh, I forgot to mention, the big winner of that previous run, however, was Sacrificial Resurrection for giving me a draft. Turns out, it's really good. We'll take it, so. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. I've already talked your ear off about this other game, so let's get in. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see what we have to deal with from Echo Wrong today. It's fine. He's not that bad mechanically. He's just not good. I just don't like him. This is a good clan combo and a good starting set of cards, though, so we'll take it. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing just fine. Yeah, just fine. Nothing terribly exciting to report here. So let's hop in. We are Exile melting. Wow. No, we're Exile Wurmkin, the pink clan, and we have default Awoken. So restores. Cool. Would that I were Spine Chief today, and we would be feeling really good about this, but it's fine. We're fighting Rage Talos, Spell Shield Fell, Chased Seraph with Bogfly, Sting, Return Soul. Honestly, all of these openers are sick. Bogfly is great in the early game. Sting is a good just do nothing card. Synergizes really well with, you guessed it, Return Soul. Very awesome. I love this card. It's etch. It's etch in the best way. It makes them cheaper. It makes bad cards go away. And it also generates echoes. It's just such a good card. Let's see what we have. Temples on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So backloaded all 5 temples. Interesting. Huh, yeah, fair enough. We have a removal dupe Steel Shop on 8, which is excellent. A removal Cavern Steel Shop on 7. Very strong late game. There is also a Trinket Shop with money here, which is good. There's a good Steel Shop on 6 with removals and health. Competes with a pretty decent Magic Shop, actually. It's got a Hoard and money. Another removal dupe money on 5. Really good nodes so far. Noting that the first lack of a steel is on 5 here. The next one is on 4, which does mean we get the double early, which is interesting. But we have a good Magic Shop on 4, though there is a Wurmkin banner competing with it if I need it. We'll see. We get the Awoken banner on ring 2. There is a Wurmkin banner option. We get a dupe Awoken banner on 3 or a steel shop. Interesting. Gonna depend a lot on what we're shown as far as trials go, but pretty okay, all things considered. First Hell Pact. If I see Awoken's Rail Spike, that's nuts. I think it's gotta be Cursed Vines, though. This card is just great. Or this relic is just so good. And I'm gonna snap click Martial Lord here because I don't feel like dealing with Shellsmith here. Martial Lord is just better. And I feel strong enough to take this Horde. Ooh, baby. You mean to tell me I get a Sketches Wurmkin start? Yeah, send it. There are Wurmkin banners in my path too, which is great. And Awoken has great synergy with that. Yeah, we snap that. I'll take the unit draft here. Maybe they show me something huge. Huge and fun. Like, I don't know, Steel Singer. That's right, I have Bogflies. That's very funny. Alright, we play Echo Ray bottom floor, I think. And then we Sting. We shoot. We shoot. We shoot. And then I Vine Grasp this man. Seems good. I'm going to Return Soul the Sting to Etch Hatch that man. We shoot the Vine Grasp, save the egg. I really want to get the Collector here. You know, the Bogflies do get in my way a bit. I'm going to have to cut these pretty quickly. We take a Restore and an Echo Break middle. Saves a bit there. I want to Sting downstairs, which kills. And then we Echo Break upstairs. Yes. Cool. We lose a guy middle, unfortunately. I can actually pull a Trained Steward forward to take this hit, which is probably better. And then we can heal him up, and he's okay now, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna upgrade, or rather echo downstairs here. It's cool. And then we pull Big Scary Man. I play Ping. I blast that Ping. And we are good. We went on bottom floor. Cool. And we got everything. So I'm going to need to aggro removal here to make this at all consistent. Shelter is huge. It's purple. It's an etch. It helps my sketches floor. Good. Razor Sharp Edge is good, although I do like... Well, I have a lot of angles that I can get around this Glimmer. I'm going to take the Razor Sharp. It's a good scaler. Well, Shattered Shell is not that great here. Thorned Hollow is fine. One of the weird things is I could actually take a GLUGSIDER on this run because I have Cursed Vines to pull him forward. Let's take this Thorned Hollow, oddly enough. Weird. Okay, Thorned Hollow, let's go. I'm gonna go Wurmkin banner because I think Big Man is better. Yeah, true. Let's Wurmkin banner here. Remember, we need to tunnel on the big important units. Yeah, First of Kin. Huge. Great. Good job. Take the Horde here. Winged Steel is going to be it. Although Vapor Funnel is nice. It's not Light's Gift. Remember, we're playing mid-floor here. Otherwise, it might have been. Huh. You could have had a fun floor with Shellsmith, Shattered Shell infused with First of Kin. Would have been pretty decent. We're just going to take this card draw, though. Yep, it's good. Merchant of Magic says remove Consume, I don't think. 20 Consume on an Echo Break is fun. Yes, I need to remove Train Stewards pretty fiercely here, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to take some of these upgrades here. We're going to make Razor Sharp free. Am I going to re-roll this? I don't think so. A holdover is not a bad call, but I don't think it's important enough. I need to remove. I can get away with it if I don't remove right now. Yeah. I can play a banner unit or something. I'll take this unit draft. We're probably playing top on Echo right here. What'd we get? Honestly, pretty good. We do Thorn Hollow upstairs. Stick Echo right there. I pull First of Kin forward. I blast bottom floor. I ping upstairs. I then do it again. Seems okay. Cool. We keep the restores going upstairs. I do want the Razor Sharp in front. I'm gonna pull a lad forward and charge mid floor, I think. It's gonna be a really weird floor until we get everything loaded up. Double sting upstairs saves a lot of life, I think. Good. I think we pull and we get double kills here and it's good. Yeah, alright, fine. Meanwhile, top floor's now good to go. I return soul off floor. I burn that upstairs. We pull the lad forward on bottom. I think we do one ping shelter here, which is pretty solid. Top floor should win. I'm pretty confident. Sting that guy out. We actually might win on bottom if I'm fortunate. Or it probably, there was some universe where I could have done it, but it did not matter. It's fine. We do like 120 damage here thanks to First of Kin. He's doing a great job. Thorn Hollow carries the rest of the day. Cool. Great work. Go team. Thorn Hollow is going to be a cruise control for a victory early on. I am looking for connect the dots though, right? We should take this Echo Transfer, make purples good. I should take Steel Enhancer. It is purple. And then... oh, so many options. I think it is just going to be Animus of Will Infusion for a First of Kin angle here. Yeah. Cool. That gives me multi-strike, which we love. And then, yeah, we take the Divine Advanced Prototype because we can't do an infusion yet, and our run is a mess. This will make our run much better. Yeah. This makes all of the randos very powerful until we can clean things up. We go look at the Steel Shop first. Take some Pyre Health because I might need it. Endless, not it. I'm going to re-roll that. Yeah, multi-strike on my First of Kin is cool. I'm also looking for Quick here, I think, would be the other one. I'm gonna dupe him. You know, it is worth it to give him the plus 25, but a Quick would be great. Quick would be real strong. But I have to dupe him on ring 5, and then again on ring 8 for 3 of them. I could actually, hear me out, I could keep the Thorned Hollow and have Hollow in front of triple First of Kins. It's actually really good. We're going to take the plus 25 here just in case I high roll out of my mind. I think this is good enough. Yep, and we're going to take the Caverns here. Copy a card 5 times. What do you mean? Do I X5 this stupid First of Kin? No, 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 no. This is terrible. Oh, it would be terrible. But it would also be so good to just do an X1 here, even though he doesn't have the infusion. Because remember, I was just talking about how I only end up with the 3. Now I can get 4. Yeah, buddy. Okay, cool. This is good. We just take another one of these lads, and then X5 is the bait here, full disclosure. Take the money. I'm gonna want the money. I need to remove like so many cards right now. But we're fine for now because of this Divine Advanced Prototype nonsense. I don't have to do anything too cheeky. Now, like, something is going crazy here. Yeah, sure. We'll do Thorned Hollow, Echo right upstairs. He's chilling. Who do I pull forward? Pull forward the Train Steward. 4. Play the man downstairs. Good enough for me. Alright, cool. Well, this is going to be a crazy floor. It's Monster Train. Well, what am I doing? I'm going to shoot upstairs. I want this etch. Yeah? Yeah, we take the etch. I'm going to shoot this friend. I'm going to return soul and echo break, which should pop. We come close to popping out our friend. I restore here. Restore is good. I think playing the echo transfer on the eggs is good here, so we'll do it, even if it doesn't hatch them. Okay. Play it all upstairs. Restore, restore, restore. I'm gonna pull a friend forward to sting him out, which saves Mr. Train Steward. Mid-floor clears itself. I do still have... Every Train Steward is worth playing because it just kills everything, and it's good, it turns out, to do that. We Razor Sharp in the back here. And I could just stop some of this incoming damage, right? You may as well. Tank it with that Bogfly, sure. I need to see some restores if I'm going to keep Mr. Thorned Hollow in the game. Yeah. It's tough. What am I doing now? I don't really have space for things. So play Restore, I think. Buff our friend. May as well do damage here. Sting here. Restore up top. I'm going to return Soul Restore now and just burn it. Sure. I think we're doing fine. This train is disgusting. This is the kind of train you expect to see when you first play the game for the first time. Where your whole idea is, well, what the heck am I doing? And you're not really sure. And no one really knows. But you're going, well, alright, I guess. Oh, we actually just... Never mind. Here I am just thinking dupe to dupe to dupe. Let me set up top floor. We just win on bottom. This is a Divine Advanced Prototype. That's how you beat Talos. If I could keep that relic the whole run, I would. Unearthed Remains is pretty good. Yeah. It's an etch. It's a good etch, too. Oh my god! They did it! You buffoons! You gave me glug... I'm clicking him. I'm clicking him. He's doing it. We're doing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Monster Train. Monster Train you shouldn't have. Look, he's here. He's here. My floor is insane. Oh, I've been dreaming. I just need to remove like 6 units and we clean this up, is what we're at. I just need to clear out like, 6 units or something. Unbelievable. Let's take card draw for the moment. I need removals. Go to the right. We're not at a point where I get to do anything else. Alright, here's the deal. First things first, Animus of Will needs to go into First of Kin because this is like really important for me, actually. Cool. 10 in Piercing is adorable. Spell Chain is, I guess, something. We need to remove units. Let's look at this. What do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 units. I need to cut Train Steward. Train Steward. I need to just buy removals right now, pretty much. Yeah, alright. Martial Lord 2, whatever. I might hatch an egg, maybe. let me think about this. Animus, first of kin. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I cut 2 train stewards, I kind of improve the odds pretty significantly. Would I lose, by the way, if I just hit both train stewards and both bogflies on mid-floor? So I think we have no choice but to cut train stewards here. No choice at all. I'm going to hold on to Thorn Hollow, by the way, because he could be a good infusion into GLUGSIDER, shockingly. I'm going to cut Mr. Train Steward here. I will buy a -1 into a Restore, because it turns out I think purple cards are going to be pretty good for this run. And I think we chill. I need to ramp fast is the thing. Okay, save the shards. We too much volatility. I don't know what my 4 units are going to be. Horrifying. You gave me conduits? Click nothing. Oh no. Click nothing. Okay, hold up. You know? Hold up. GLUGSIDER. All right, so here's the deal. We're gonna our angle here is we do first of kin upstairs with the Animus of Will, and we drop in Echo right here. I'm gonna yank. Well, I think we actually just kill the scary guy here, and we let that ride. I'm gonna sting bottom floor, and then I'm gonna etch that sting out upstairs. That's pretty okay to me. I want Collector. That's honestly the big thing, is I want the Collector. Okay, we clear top floor. Now, how do I deal with bottom? I'd like to force them to mid, so we do that with the sting. Cool. I restore at least enough on middle to get some spikes action. I etch upstairs to kill big scary friend and save 10, which also pops out the egg, which is good. Okay, and now I actually... Cursed Vines, by the way, is actually fully cracked here. We just yank Mr. GLUGSIDER forward, and he's got it. He is now Mr. Monster Train for my run. I let everything leak here, and I just kind of send it. Honestly... Oh, I did that out of order, didn't I? It's fine. Oh no, I got less of that. Honestly, he's doing great. My man. What do I have in here that I can burn? A restore is kind of fun. I guess I could also just kill this guy. Right? He was 51, 51, 51, and 40, 40. You can kill this guy, and then we do 40 in the back. Yeah, all right, cool. We actually should be fine if I do that. Great job. Go team. I do think we want to etch up top for sure. We'll do that. Just going to burn Steel Enhancer here. It's fine. I'm going to toss some healing upstairs. I am going to kill Mr. Conduit downstairs. Cool. Honestly, I'm feeling good. Look at him. Look at him go. He's doing it, man. He is absolutely cracked. I can't believe we're pulling off the fabled GLUGSIDER. Monster Train, the GLUGSIDER video game. Now, I actually think it's probably correct to let mid-floor get bowled over here. Right? Yeah, let's just be clear. I think doing 300 damage is enough, and I would rather not take 4 Ember Drain next turn. So, fair enough. We do some restores up top, we toss some damage, and we chill. And we let our mid-floor just implode. Cool, and we win. Good job. Great, we did it. Cool. We are actually doing quite well here, as it turns out. Our scaling is solid. Cool, I'm feeling pretty good. I think we can clean this up a lot with some more infusions. Forgotten Trade is good. I will click etch cards, yes. Cool. I will take Ensnare. Yes, cool. Ensnare is better than Invigorating Solution here. Cool, we chase removals. Yeah, we just straight up go to this removal dupe here. Yes. I cut more nonsense. Yeah, we cut Bogfly and Bogfly. Now we have refined our deck down to triple First of Kin Man and GLUGSIDER. And then we... Look, I'm going to tell you, it's probably better to put GLUGSIDER into Thorn Hollow, but my man's got 200 HP, so you know what we're going to do? We're just having a time. Okay? We're doing it. And I don't think there's anything you can do to stop me here. In fact, I'm just too powerful, it turns out. That's a pretty good looking floor. This is insane. This is the GLUGSIDER run of destiny. Oh man, you have no idea how good I'm feeling right now. I do want a Tenon Piercing into an Echo Break. It's correct. Yes. If I take this plus 30 somewhere. It's really good to have some good healing on GLUGSIDER, even though he does actually inspire for healing, which is kind of fun. Let's go ahead and toss this plus 30 in this restore. I think that's worth it. And this is probably the extent of what I really have to do here. Right? Like spikes, I'm not afraid of you. Let me just put it this way. I ain't afraid of no ghost, is what this run's got for me. Look at this floor. Look at this floor. And then you just yank the lad forward and you absolutely full send. You don't even know. You don't even know what's happening, Mr. Monster Train. You can't stop me. My GLUGSIDER is too powerful. What is happening? It's so good. Full send it. Amazing. I want to return soul something here. We're just going to blast a random garbage card here. Look at this. GLUGSIDER. He's too powerful. Hit him. He doesn't care. He killed the collector. He's too strong. He just heals himself. He doesn't even care. He's this guy, he's Mr. Monster Train, okay? You cannot stop me here. He's too powerful. He's just too strong. My God. You don't even know what's happening. He's Mr. Monster Train. He's seriously outrageous. I am so happy right now that I don't think I can really communicate it. I have wanted this run for so long. I've talked about this. This is the run that GLUGSIDER performs well on. This is it. Like, seriously. You can argue all you want about whatever. This is the run where he performs. Right here. He does it. My God, he is so unreal. This is just incredible. I may as well sting the boss, right? I am going to burn that sting, however. Seriously, this floor is nuts. 1000 HP on the boss? I ain't afraid of him. You don't stand a chance against my mans. We are way too powerful for you. This guy does... I guess he does do some kind of damage here, so it does not really matter all that much. We're just going to send it. I don't even care. He gets 2 rounds or something. Man gets blasted by my floor. Truly, this floor is the thing of legends. Oh, baby, it's Mind Horde. Let's go. I need purple. I'm going to click Soul Crushing Guilt. Soul Crushing Guilt is a really, really good card, though. Let's just be honest with here. I'd like that those free turns into Relentless. I would love to take Wurmkin Spike, but we got to take the Soul Crushing Guilt. Preserved Thorns. Ammunition. Click the ammunition card. And now I just don't need removals that badly. I can finally go looking for some upgrades for my magic shop. I've tunneled the removals hard enough to get my floor set up. Eventually, I don't actually know if I need to like remove the... I call him bad. He's not bad. He was my freebie, right? He was really helpful in the earlier game. I could eventually remove and then dupe the better one into Divinity. I guess I wouldn't mind some plus 25s on GLUGSIDER, though. That would be kind of cool. He's got a Thorn Hollow infusion. What have I done? Oh, no. What have I done? I do actually think Magic Shop upgrades are pretty good. There are a lot of things I would take here. I would love to get some more -1s in play. I would love to permafrost the Soul Crushing Guilt, or at least double stack it. Yeah, there's a lot of good here. I should look. Permafrost is pretty solid. Just a 20 consume on an Echo Break is great. Yeah, we'll take it. I'm gonna -1 random restore. Sure. Yeah, Permafrost here is really good on Soul Crushing Guilt, although I shouldn't really have problem loading it up. Look at this horde first. Oh my god, they gave me Karuska. They gave me Karuska, the fools. They gave me Karuska Spell Chain. Where is it? Where's that card? Oh my god, Echo Transfer. Suddenly it's nuts. What do you mean? Intrinsic? Ooh, I really love Intrinsic Preserved Thorns here. This is just all the card draw, right? That is just all the card draw. Big fan of that. Yeah, big fan. That gets you going fast. Looks like this is a 150 shard run. I don't think I need Permafrost now. Now I think with the Karuska and everything, I can just blast this Soul Crushing Guilt. So let's spin for something better. Remove consume? I don't know how I feel about this. I guess I wouldn't mind. If I didn't have GLUGSIDER, I might do this to keep 4 friends alive on, what is it, Divinity. But I don't have that problem now. So, sure. I don't really care all that much about a lot of this stuff. I'll take the plus 10 at least. We'll go for bigger healing cards here. I don't really need to remove that badly. I don't really need Ember either, honestly, if I can just make things cheap enough. So, sure. Fine. Make my turn 1 stronger with this Preserved Thorns having a -1 on it. I don't think that matters. I'd rather put my -1s into things I'm going to be playing a lot of. So let's actually put this in the Echo Break that has the 10 in Piercing. So this one's always playable? Yeah, that's right. And we kind of just chill, right? We're good now. There's nothing else needed. And I think we soar. I think we just literally soar through this run. I cannot believe it's GLUGSIDER's carry. We did it. It's nuts. I guess we use Echo Right as the, like, maybe he pulls something through. Wow, we actually got the exact perfect spawn. This is exactly what you want. Very cool. Well, let's just kill a man then. And then we start sending it, I think. We just super pew 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 and then absolutely blast it. Cool. And then you Forgotten Trade for scaling. Cool. And then we do like a casual 150 here. Feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, none of this stuff really matters all that much. Begin thy scaling, I believe. I wish to play... Ooh, I should pull that guy forward, probably. Yeah, just play this Unearthed Remains. It's good, it turns out. And then... I don't know, you may as well send one of these guys, right? Sure. It gives me Echo back, which is great. Then I can just stop some of this damage for more scaling. Cool. I feel reasonably good about this run. Is pretty much the way I should say this. Oh my gosh, Karuska is disgusting. And we just super click cards and we're fine, and we just blast this front guy. It's very cool. Pull a man forward for doing it again later. We return soul. I burn a sting because you might as well. And then we get a really sick shelter here. Great work. Cool. I feel really strong. Is pretty much the only thing I could say here. Sting. Pull a guy forward. Sting. We just keep scaling, I suppose. There's really not much more to it. I'm going to spread some of my damage out just because it's good to do it, I suppose. We keep clicking the cards because why not? I think he has to go middle here. Yeah, so I should be able to push some numbers here. We'll lead with a soul-crushing guilt. Just get some damage out. Sting, sting, sting. Shoot the man. We pull back a sting because why not? You click all of these other cards here. And we just do whatever we gotta do. 400 damage into the boss is pretty reasonable here, though. I'll take it. Seriously, if I could do this normally with... If I could do this normally with GLUGSIDER, this guy would be nuts. Right? If you could somehow do this, what would you even do, right? It would just be too powerful. I'm gonna kill that back guy, actually. We would just be so set. But unfortunately, he's just not that consistent, is the real problem here. Because you can't do this with him, is the issue. I wish you could, but you just cannot. He's not that strong, is the problem. Sadly. Look at GLUGSIDER, though. He's so cool looking. He even has a Thorn Hollow infusion. Who would have ever thought to do the Thorn Hollow infusion? I'm going to burn the Razor Sharp here. Just draw me a bunch of cards. Cool. This floor is actually just cracked, for the record. We're doing outrageous amounts of damage. And seriously, I mean, I even get he's got like 5 days just casually chilling here. GLUGSIDER doesn't even get hit. Awesome. It's like 1 round, right? Yeah, it is. Awesome. We're really strong, actually. Adaptive mutation. You know, once upon a time, someone suggested to me to use Cursed Vines to pull GLUGSIDER to the back and then adaptive mutation him so he does 215 damage, and then you give him multi-strike. I'm not going to do that. I choose not to do that. You know, Shard Channeler's infusion actually would have been better than Thorn Hollows here. Yo, I can put it into First of Kin? I mean, that is unnecessary. Let's just be clear. That does not actually do anything for me in a big way. It's very cool, though. I do like that. Oh, to hell with it. Let's do it. I'm going to keep that man around, actually. I take card draw, I guess. I don't really need Ember for anything at this point. I guess there are turns where I'm just going to lose all my Ember, but I'm going to lose it anyway, with or without this Fel's Remorse, so we just take card draw, I suppose. I don't need space for anything. I would like money. Thank you. Divine Artifact, skipped. I feel quite strong, as a matter of fact. And I go to this trinket shop and see if we can high roll into something else. Like, I don't know, Bog Slime or whatever. The root. It's happening. Hold up. You thought I was kidding. You thought I was kidding. You didn't know what my plan was. You thought I was jesting you. But no, it is you who have been jested. Incredible, gnarled root. We're online. What is happening? I'm having so much fun. This is the best run of Monster Train. I don't think there's much else that can be said. Spell Chain. Spell Chain the Return Soul, and that's pretty good. I quite like spell chaining the Return Soul. Yes. Quite like that. Very strong. You could also do it with Soul Crushing Guilt, and that's pretty neat too. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Intrinsic. I mean, Intrinsic Soul Crushing Guilt would have mattered. I don't actually think I need this when I can put my man forward, right? I just don't have the issue of any of this. Yeah, alright, we just skip all this stuff. I mean, I guess I could go to 200 shards or something. I'll do 200 shards. It'll be a 200 shard run at least. But I want you to understand the power of Gnarled Roots, Spikes, whatever. We're so good. We're so good here. Hold. Wait for it. Fine Grasp him forward. Send the Echo right. Get him killed, I guess? Doesn't matter. Preserve Thorns. He's cracked. We sting downstairs, I suppose. Then I'm going to Return Soul a sting and do it again for double inspires because it's good to do it. Then I shoot him and I heal him. Cool. Seems good to me. Oh no. Razor Sharp in the back. They actually gain damage from this. It's incredible. I'm so powerful. I do click the Forgotten Trade here just so I can click everything because there's really no reason not to do that. I don't really know what else to say. I'm just gonna shoot a man, I think. It's fine. Sure. The spikes actually does add damage incredibly, which is pretty cool. Right? It's actually not useless, which is fun. And I can definitely heal my friends here, which is very cool. I have 2 echoes to spare, or 2 ember rather, which lets me get the shelter out. Feeling pretty good about that. Honestly, the spikes too actually is doing work here, which is pretty awesome news when you think about it. I'm going to Return Soul back Mr. Sting. Blast it. I'm going to do it on the other Sting now. Blast that. And then we click some healing cards here. Very cool. And, oh no, Echo Right finally perishes. And we're actually just chilling, right? I mean, we're so fast. It's actually crazy how fast we are. Awesome. Cool. And I spread out my damage just a little bit. I'm not thinking too hard about this, admittedly. It's mostly me doing this to just spread around the healing and the stats and such. The main driver here is actually, I don't know, just to make sure. I don't know why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could put everything in the back, but I kind of want to make sure I'm optimizing the hits. And there's some kind of a math to it. It's just something driven from my past experience with the game. But the truth is, it does not matter here. We're fine. Yeah, we are having a good day. As it turns out, we're having a great one. I'm going to burn a 1-coster here. I'm going to do it again on, honestly, the Ensnare. We're just going to blast that, I think. It's fine. Cool. We just keep the scaling going, and that should be good, right? I bring back Mr. Echo Transfer, which is good. Makes everything free, generates a whole bunch of Ember here, which is always fun. I do... What do I do? I'm going to just keep burning cards. It does not matter what we do. I do not actually need anything here. It doesn't matter. Sure. Fine. Cool. We win. Hey, look, we did it. Great job. Press end turn. Behold my mans. Although I am going to disrespect this guy, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it is correct to full disrespect the man. We're just going to have the Turn of Destiny here and burn pretty much every card in my deck, if at all possible. Just the best turn possible, really. This is one of the cool things about Spell Chain Return Soul, is you can do that and just ramp real quick when you're done. My deck is now presently 3 cards, 2 cards, and then some deadweights. Pretty good, as it were. Turns out playing cards multiple times in a turn is strong. Another Return Soul. Actually, it's gotta be Force Contamination. With the Karuska, it's huge. And I will take the Invigorating solution. Bramble Lash! But Bramble Lash! Oh my god, but Restoring Retreat. I drop in the 4th man. I drop in a 4th dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're dropping in the 4th guy. We're doing it, and you can't stop me. It doesn't need to make sense. It's happening. Spell Chain this Force Contamination for sure. That's crazy good. Purges, like, I don't really even need to purge here. Forever Flame. There you go. That's pretty good. Refracting Lens, if I ever take damage. I mean, maybe I click some of these cards. I don't know. What I really should do here, I suppose, is re-roll that and see if I hit a Pyrestone Housing for good measure. No, it's fine. Petrified Crucible. We're doing the Spikes run. It's, in fact, incredible. I'm going to dupe the Shard Channeler one. You got to understand. What if I dupe this and I don't get GLUGSIDER on my floor? I have to actually play him normally and then drop him in? How much would that suck, though? Having to do that. Should I just... No, you're right. You're right. I want to guarantee GLUGSIDERs on my floor. How depressing would it be if I didn't get that? Here's a plus 25. Oh, actually, hold up. It's a 10 in spikes. He's nuts. Reroll it. I rerolled this shop in the middle, didn't I? I did. Look at me go. I'm smart. Cool. Reroll this then. Large stone. He's even bigger. He's huge. Oh, this is it. There it is, right there. Now we're Monster Train. Now we are Monster Train. I don't even want these removals. I can just burn my deck down to basically nothing. And it's great. I really want to do it, though. What if... I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. There's like a 4... There's like a 4 in 5 chance it's not him, okay? I can play him if I have to, okay? I will do it. We're doing it, okay? Shard Channeler Man, number 4. We're doing it. It's good. I don't really feel like purging cards. I guess if I'm going to remove anything, I just don't mind having these many cards because all my important stuff turns up on turn 1. Kind of crazy. I guess I'll take Mark of an Exile and spend the remainder of my money. That seems good. Sure, we'll keep my man alive a little longer. Alright, 225 out of 100. Truly, I think we're having the best run of Monster Train ever. Let's go. Okay, now optimally, a First of Kin doesn't get played. Okay, we didn't actually get our GLUGSIDER. So you know what we do? We Echo Right. He's actually too big to get played, which is now sad. I am sad, Mr. Monster Train. You had all of the chances in the world. He's too big. Mr. Monster Train Gaming, how could you do it to me? We just sting, and then I guess we play Echo right upstairs. You can't actually play him, he's too big. It's unfortunate, but it's alright. Then we still click the things, and then we keep the echoes going. Oh, Mr. Monster Train friend. We hate to see it. We truly hate to see it. I could drop in the egg. That's pretty good. It's pretty decent to do. So, we definitely need to blast one of these guys in the back. Now the question is, how do I actually make this work? I can use the forced contamination here, which is kind of cheeky, and I like that a lot. I really should just use the Soul Crushing Guilt, though, to generate Ember. Yeah, cool. And then we blast the other guy. I may as well drop in the egg. It's fine. What if you put down Echo right? What's better? I mean, the egg is definitely better. It's just, that makes perfect sense to me. Okay, now we need to send it on this friend here. I can forced contamination to generate some Ember, which I like. Then I want to shoot. May as well just generate echoes, right? I think that's true, yeah. We do this, I return soul back a card to burn it. We just generate echoes and we have a good time of it, I think. Sure, this should be fine. Oh no, my spikes. Whatever will I do? I will pull the scary man forward, sting him out. We're going to just lock down the floor to the best of my ability. Yep, we're paying the man in front because he scares me. We then do Forgotten Trade Shelter for some armor. I basically lose this next turn. Wait. It's not lost yet. I would like to pull one of the tankier friends forward. It's good to do it. Cool. I will restore middleman. It's good. Now, return soul here. We sting here, which gives me enough to go transfer. We ping. We kind of want Echo Right not to die entirely, but I don't need to figure that in. I don't need to answer that question right away. I would like to return soul on this Echo Break. Could save my man upstairs, which is probably right. Oh, actually, I want to hatch this egg, yeah? Yeah, let's hatch the egg. It's fine. Cool. We hatch egg. We now have Superfloor. GLUGSIDER, no. Have I ruined you, GLUGSIDER? I've ruined my man. I lose all of the next turn, which is unfortunate. We hate to see it. I guess I could maybe daze him if I hate him that much, but I don't know if that's that big of a deal, right? Let's just play the card, right? I think it's fine. Yeah, I lose all of next turn, unfortunately. And goodbye, my spikes. Interesting. Actually can do some solid work here with the forced contamination, believe it or not. Using it to generate Ember. We then do a whole bunch of stings. We heal our friend up front. That seems reasonable. I need to pull another lad forward, I think, here. when I can. Big heal. Love seeing that. I need to save my friend upstairs. I think it is possible to do it with just a single restore. He lives, right? Yeah, it's fine. Sure. I get... Ooh, I get a soul-crushing guilt here, which is kind of fun. I'm going to stop the man from hitting me. I think that is worth it. Yes. Okay, we're going to blast this guy for that number. I will start burning cards. I think this is the case of... Is it... If it has Purge and Consume, does it trigger? No, it just purges. That's a shame. I was like, wait a second. If it purges and it consumes, is it actually cracked? Turns out it is not, in fact, cracked. Cool. Our lad lives upstairs. Boss comes down. It's fine. I pull Worm forward now. As promised, as was foretold, I ensnare the scary man downstairs. I just don't feel like dealing with that. I think that's reasonable. I actually, with the Return Soul, am able to stop the guy that's doing 50 to me. Very cool. I use this to generate some Ember. I Return Soul something back. The Restore, I think. It's fine. You just burn some of these out. I think it's okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, maybe not. Maybe on Divinity I'll get GLUGSIDER back, huh? That's the hope, anyway. We win anyway, obviously. As if there were any doubt about us pulling out the W here, but seriously. Cool. Alright, GLUGSIDER, you need to land, okay? You need to land on my floor, GLUGSIDER. I was so ambitious. I was too ambitious, GLUGSIDER. I need you to land. You've got a 4 in 5 chance of not being the one. Everyone, I need you to bless. We need a blessing right now. I need GLUGSIDER on my floor. He's here! We did it! It's cracked. Oh no, I'm so good to go. Alright, pull GLUGSIDER forward. The lad is here. He's doing it. We're gonna drop... We drop this guy upstairs, and we just face tank with the egg here. And I think we chill. I don't get to play the Preserved Thorns because I'm too greedy. I'm playing like the dwarves from Lord of the Rings. I'm too greedy and I dug too deep. And that's just where we're at in this run. I dug too greedy and too deep. And that's honestly... I'm not mad about it. That's how we play. Okay. Well, I want the Consume, actually. I don't actually care if anyone hits me. Really? I mean, it's GLUGSIDER. He's here. He's so powerful. And behold, I'm actually scaling thanks to Gnarled Root. When, like, truly, the stupidest fashion I think I've ever heard. What am I actually doing in this run of Monster Train? I couldn't actually tell you. I don't care about the spikes, dude. I'll bring it forward in case I feel like spiking it, though. Whatever. Fine. We're actually just outrageously overpowered right now. And I'm just going to start burning stuff. Yeah, here, Preserved Thorns. Cool, let's get that going. I'm going to sting out that guy down there because I don't like him. What do I want to burn now? What's next? Let's burn... Echo Break. Yeah, sure. Cool. Goodbye, Echo Right. This floor is nuts. I've never seen anything like this before. It's too powerful. Truly, it's too powerful. I don't know what anyone was hoping for. All right, I'm going to return soul back one of those stings because I really want to kill that guy. That's pretty cool. I'm going to restore a lad. I'm going to burn a restore because why not? I'm going to sting something here and then we shelter. We do 890 back here, which is pretty good. I'll take it, right? That's pretty solid. This is nuts. This is truly a run of Monster Train, the video game. I don't think I even know what to tell you. Oh, sure, I'll heal the man in the back. Why not? What is actually happening here? I just don't know. It's incredible, though. I'm super here for it, is really all I can say. Look at this floor. I need to screenshot this, okay? Look at this. Look at what we're dealing with here. Behold the power of my floor of Monster Train, the video game. It's too powerful. I'm gonna deal with Mr. Spike's friend downstairs. That just seems like a good idea. I could also just like lock down Mr. Pyrewings because I don't feel like looking at him, and that's just fine. Look at this GLUGSIDER. He's too powerful. You can't kill him. He's got so much life. Just so many hit points. I almost said so much hit points. And the truth is, I was fine with it. Let me just be clear. I don't actually even know what's happening. Am I stinging something? Get him. Get him, GLUGSIDER. Incredible. Get him. Amazing. Let's burn cards. I want to burn... Sting. Seems good. Blast that. I want to burn... Restore. Yeah. Let's get rid of that too. Cool. Incredible news. I did this so that GLUGSIDER would kill the front guy, which was really entertaining to me. So we take it. Feeling pretty good about this run, in fact. Oh no, I could have, I don't know, done something smarter there. Whoops. It's fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to restore and retreat the man off my floor. I don't feel like looking at him anymore. Incredible. I'm too powerful. Oh wait, I need a ping in the back. So you do restore, ensnare, ping, and then we force contamination this. We could have just killed the boss there, but I wanted one more turn. I wanted to look at GLUGSIDER's glory for one last run. One last run. It's too strong. We're too powerful. Honestly, what could anyone really have done? How would the monsters have stopped this when you think about it, right? GLUGSIDER is just too powerful. Watch this, watch this. This is going to be golden. Hold up. Echo transfer. We're charging up. We're doing it. GLUGSIDER, let's go. Oh, I can't click it anymore. It's fine. I didn't even think about it. I wanted him to kill this front guy. Hold up. We're watching this. Slow-mo. Wait for it. Oh, yeah. Hit GLUGSIDER and just kind of die to his 43 spikes that do 86 damage. He's actually nuts. That guy just killed himself and didn't apply Ember Drain. He did so much damage. Look at him go. The lad. Oh my gosh. It's GLUGSIDER. My life is complete. Is really all you need to know. I have done it all, truly. This is the first run of Monster Train, the video game, where GLUGSIDER was the correct pick. Unbelievable. Wow. I'm having such a good time. Run summary, let's go. Oh man, look at him. He's here. We even greeted. We dug too greedy and we dug too deep and we weren't punished. And it's fine. You know what? We didn't have him on Seraph. Whatever. It's cool. He's 6 space. He's huge. He's gigantic. And we had him on the Divinity. And we also had them for like everywhere else in this run. Seriously though, this was nuts. This run was so good. The random shard channeler infusion duped with gnarled root and petrified crucible. The pyre wings literally killed itself on spikes. I didn't even run the math. I can't believe that happened. That never happens. That's awesome. It's like spikes fade only. Man, this is awesome. The Cursed Vines sketches GLUGSIDER. This is so unique and so important here because the problem is he's bad in most sketches runs. You may go, why? The answer is he ends up in the back. If he ends up in the back, he's doing nothing. He can't tank for your floor. He adds nothing of value. But the fact that we had Cursed Vines and sketches and we hit the GLUGSIDER, it was too good to skip. Truly, this is the fabled one run where he was good. Now, you could have also done it without Cursed Vines as long as you had Vine Grasps in the run somewhere. You could have taken a Vine Grasp and been like, that's good. You can technically also do it with March of Shields. You've got some options. You've also got Old Magic in there somewhere. But the challenge is just you should probably not take GLUGSIDER unless you have one of those combo pieces already, because otherwise he's just going to kind of sit there and do very little, if anything, and then die. He kind of is good into Relentless on mid-range bosses if you can just play him freely like this. But truly, I mean, when you think about it, this First of Kin is just better because this dude's doing like 300 damage. So he just kills the bosses before he gets hit to death. It's like, yeah, okay, he maybe gets, GLUGSIDER maybe gets there, but whatever. This was nuts. 225 shards, the train wreck. It's cracked. Truly, we've done it. Oh my gosh, I don't want this run to end. That's 187 wins on the series. Truly, we are Monster Train, everyone. We have done it. Unbelievable. Wow. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time, and this was awesome, so I'm glad you were here. As always, give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I'll never have a run as good as this again. You can trust me. And then, yeah, stay tuned for what's next. Take care, everyone. He's here. We did it.